Okay, I do just want to preface this interview by saying that there are a few times where it can be kind of hard to hear Mackenzie talking. It is because she is sick, so sinuses were not on our side during this interview. So I will be using a little bit of a text box up here to kind of type out what she was saying and hopefully be able to make you guys understand the interview. Other than that, let's get to the interview, please. This is Unit 6 Middle Adulthood Interview. I am here with Mackenzie Flinn. Say hi, Mackenzie.
Hello.
According to my readings, the middle adulthood age range is in between 40 to 65 years old. How old are you?
42.
Would you consider yourself to be in the middle, beginning, or end of this stage of development?
Beginning.
Okay. In Unit 6, Middle Adulthood identifies the visible signs of aging as graying and thinning hair, wrinkles, the need for reading glasses or bifocals, some hearing losses, change in vision, difficulty to focus on objects that aren't as close, and joint pain. What visible signs of aging during middle adulthood are you experiencing or have you already experienced?
Eyes and joints.
Graying and thinning hair?
Yeah.
So you've been experiencing eyes kind of getting harder to see,
Yes.
like the need for glasses, joint pain. Our readings identify the signs and symptoms for health problems that become more noticeable during middle adulthood as well. These kind of loop around hearing loss, back and neck pain, chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases, diabetes, depression and dementia, reoccurring back problems, and mental ill health. What signs or symptoms of health problems have become more noticeable during the stages of development?
Back pain.
Okay. Any recurring health kind of things or?
No, not really.
Okay. So, cognitive development. Cognitive development is known to kind of decrease, but in a lot of chances when it gets to middle to adulthood, cognitive development can improve, which can go around using words and understanding information like that, and having a better ability to talk about stuff and understanding stuff, and also having a higher understanding of math and abstract reasoning. Have you noticed any changes in your cognitive development?
Sometimes.
Like what?
Just not remembering like mathematic, like times tables mostly.
Do you think there was a more like a decrease or more of an improvement?
Decrease.
Right? And then we also have social development that happens in our middle to adulthood age range, which includes launching children into their own lives, adjusting to home life without children, not throwing kids, launching them, dealing with adult children dealing with adult children who return to live at home, losing parents or caregivers, and becoming grandparents, preparing for late adulthood, and acting as caregivers to your parents. How have your relationship with others changed during the middle to adulthood stages of development?
Well, losing parents is difficult at a younger age, and then seeing your kids grow up and become parents or become older adults have kind of been hard because you think of them younger, and you should know that they're going, but it just happens a lot faster than you think sometimes, and it just makes your perspective seem different as you get older.
Right? And then We're talking about work-related issues. Um, can you explain your current employment?
At Chamber Children's Mental Health Hospital, and we are there to help uh, clients aged from 5 to 17 that are had either mental or physical um, challenges, and they are there for like SI, physical harm and stuff. And we are there to help with counseling and with the counseling of their families. We connect doctors, therapists, nurses, and with that kind of stuff. And we help them with groups of mental health and how to um, handle their depression or their triggers to help them find a different way to handle their mental stable condition at that moment.
Okay, what are your feelings towards your career at this time?
It is rewarding but challenging at the same time. Just learning how to correctly help young folks with um, mental illness and helping them being that person that helped them or talk to them and figuring out that if you're doing the right job for them at that moment.
Are you satisfied with your career choices? Or would you rather wish to do something different with your future or like a different future goal if you wouldn't have followed this career path?
Um, this career for right now, I don't think I will be doing it very much longer because of how old I am. I don't think it's a year, like, as I grow older, it's going to be a job that I'm going to have to be able to take on until I get older. But I enjoy working with children and seeing them grow, helping them grow. So if I could find a similar field, but not as taskful as this one, then yes, I'd in the same kind of genre of job.
Do you think your lifestyle from when you were younger has impacted you in your older ages? This would be about like exercise, diet, or habits that you had when you were younger.
Yes, and yeah, guess yeah.
Is there anything that you would have changed earlier in your lifestyle?
Guess eating healthier and exercising more and try to keep on that healthy balance of that kind of stuff. Um, like exercising more and providing healthier food for my family and myself, taking better care of myself.
Okay. So, according to Levinson and Erickson, a midlife crisis is a shift or a transition in identity, self-concept, or fulfillment that affects many middle-aged adults in between the ages of 40 and 60. It can cause changes in emotions, moods, behaviors, and relationships, and a desire for meaning, more meaning and happiness in life. It is a normal part of the maturing process that was first identified by the psychologist Carl Jung. According to the therapists, have you experienced a midlife crisis?
Yes. When I turned 40, my youngest child graduated high school, and I thought that as a mom, and all my kids have grown up, that they didn't need me as much as they have ever needed me. So I feel like I was uh, not a mom anymore because I didn't need me anymore, even though I was a mom. Same time.
Do you feel like during this crisis, have you had more instances where
Yeah.
you've had more kind of like hitting in that you are kind of in that midlife stage? Or do you think it was kind of just that one moment?
It was kind of just that one moment, and then I mean, I really haven't really had any more like midlife crisis. I don't know if like going with that if like that was a midlife crisis. I just don't know like a depression time, but like losing a family member at a young age that you feel like you're all alone, and you have a parent, you just kind of feel like you're just wandering around in the world without no one like to have as a parent to talk to. So I don't know if that would be a midlife crisis or not, but I guess those are the only two times I felt like I was lost in the world. So yeah. Well, thank you for doing this interview with me. This is Stanna Flinn and Mackenzie Flinn doing this interview. Mackenzie Flinn is how old? 42. Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you.